Well, hi, this is Ken with Village Green giving you our midsummer update. And so far, 2021 has been an interesting weather year. We started out with really cold weather, and here in July, we've had what would be considered a really weird year for us in that it's been relatively cool and wet. And have you noticed that your lawns have all looked really, really good? And in fact, if you look behind me, you can see this field. It's bright green. The whole place looks really good, and it hardly gets any water at all. And by the we're this is late July, so by now, if you're not getting water out on the lawn, typically speaking, the lawns would be all dried out, and you'd start seeing drought stress. But that's not what we're seeing right now. Um, all of the lawns are looking great, and one thing I want to point out to you is that if you notice how great your lawn is looking and it hasn't looked great in the past, what that tells us is the only thing that's changed is the watering, which means you've got control over that. And I know I talk about watering a lot, and now you can see why. Late July, the lawns are all looking great and in fairly warm weather, and that's because Mother Nature has really been doing a great job of watering for us. Another thing I want to point out to you is we get a lot of rabbit damage usually this time of year, and the rabbit damage comes from their urine, and if you look closely, you'll see pellets in those areas, and that's a good sign that rabbits are there. And they will burn, especially Bermuda, but we also see that in St. Augustine. And what we're noticing this year is there is some rabbit damage, and that's mostly from last year. And oh, by the way, it's also mostly looking a lot better. And again, what that tells me is that the secret to if you have a severe rabbit damage, probably you need to increase your watering by maybe 20-25%, something like that. And my bet is you're going to see your lawn do much better. The another thing I want to talk with you about, this is again late July, and we are starting to hear reports of possible armyworms. We're starting to get some phone calls on that. And so I don't know yet whether or not this is going to be a bad year for those like it was a couple of years ago where it just went crazy. But when we have strange weather like we've been having this year, typically speaking, we get strange results either in insects or diseases. So that may be what we're seeing with these armyworms. It's a little early to tell, but that might be the case. And then the last thing I have for you is each summer, if you've got a St. Augustine lawn especially, pay very close attention for chinch bug damage. We haven't seen any yet, but we're just now starting in with our triple digit weather. Lawns are going to dry out. We're going to need to water those better. And if you see areas where you're convinced that the coverage is good and it's still looking dry, that may be chinch bugs, and you do not want to mess with those with your St. Augustine lawn because it doesn't take long for those to kill out major portions of the lawn. So if you even suspect it, just go ahead and put out there's a product called bifenthrin, and that's readily available. So go ahead and put that out in that area just to be on the safe side. And then the last thing is monitor for grubs, because we start seeing those just like we do chinch bugs in the late summer, typically late July into early August as the season dries out. So that is our midsummer update. I hope that helps. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also subscribe to our quick tip email. This is Village Green. If you're looking for fertilization, if you're looking for landscape installation, and also if you're looking for sprinkler repair, please give us a call. Village Green, your neighborhood landscape expert.